Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hope y'all doing well today, and welcome back to another reaction video. We're here to check out another new anime from the spring 2021 season, and that is 86. Now, this was recommended by you guys, the viewers, alongside Vivi Flore Eyes, Tokyo Revengers, and To Your Eternity. And as you guys know, I've checked out 3 of the 4 that you guys have recommended. The 4th one, which is Vivi Flore Eyes, I have yet to watch, and I do plan on checking that out, but I want to check out 86 first. Simply because I was told that there's mechas in this series. This is a mech series, and giant robots, they definitely hold a little special place in my heart. I really enjoy the Gundam franchise, even though I haven't watched all of Gundam. I've enjoyed what I've seen of Gundam, and I've always had a special place in my heart for giant robots. I mean, I am a Transformers fan. I don't know if you can see them, but there's some Transformers back there. So we're going to go ahead and watch 86. I assume, as far as the giant robots go, it's people piloting them like in Gundam, not actual sentient life forms like in Transformers. But I like giant robots, so I want to see just exactly what this series entails. And like I said, I will be checking out Vivi, but for now, we're going to be checking out 86 and catching up to this series. And then I'll be jumping into Vivi and catching up to that. So without further ado, I'm not going to ramble on any longer because I really don't know what to expect going into this besides getting mecha. So let's go ahead, count this down, and jump into episode 1. Of 86. 3, 2, 1, go. What are we gonna get here? Subs are on, right? Yeah, sounds like a helicopter or a train. Undertaker? Is this a military series? It sounds like it might be a military series too. Alright, so it's gonna be like a mech series, like Gundam with war and all that. That looks like a scorpion. Until you break 86? Is 86 the unit? Yo, this shit's loud as hell too, man. So we're opening up with the, yeah, this is way too loud. I gotta lower it a little bit. Okay, then. That's a hell of a way to open an episode. I guess that was our main character we just saw in the cockpit of one of those tank-looking things. Insectoid tank-looking things. Alright. I'm guessing she's in the military. It just said military strategy on that book. In remembrance of somebody? No picture there. Stellar year 2148. So it's in the future. That's her mother, I'm assuming. Ooh. Is she suffering from almost sounded like when the what's it called made like a noise, she kind of like looked at it as if it reminded her of like a gunshot or something. Wow, everyone has white hair. What's the deal? Everyone has the same color hair? That's the Legion Mechanized Infantry Drones. Gideon Empire. The Juggernauts. So those are Juggernauts, those things? Oh, so now there's drones instead of actually... The Wicked Empire. Republic of San Magnolia. 5-color flag. There's the 5 colors. So she's from San Magnolia. Apparently there's an empire, the Gideon Empire, and they're using drones, and she doesn't seem to be too happy with drones. Are these people clones or something? Why do they all have white hair? They all have the same, like, distinct features. Is that how they control the drones? The doll-loving princess. Oh, she's a major. So they're using drones, and apparently she loves the drones, the dolls, as they put it. So they don't actually pilot these things, like they're not in the cockpit. But there was a guy in the cockpit we saw before. Is she a researcher or something, like a scientist? He's just a part. Oh, so District 86, name of the series 86. So the people we saw just fighting just now was District 86 soldiers. And apparently District 86 was... Cares so much about 86. So we're 86 to drones? Okay. Milady. Is she royalty, I wonder? We didn't get to see that statue, did we? I think we vaguely saw the statue. So this is where they control the drones from, these rooms, I'm guessing. But they said, why do you care about District 86 so much? And they just said he's just a part. So she's from District 3, she just said? So I'm guessing the guy was like, why do us District 1 guys have to take orders from District 86? So I guess, like, depending on the district, that's your ranking as well. Handler 1, 2. So it's Inhumane 86. So District 86 are all drones. Interesting. From the unit's hand, okay. And that's how she gets the job, I guess, because the other guy retired. Oh, wow. Okay. So it's made up of a bunch of different... Hmm. Ah, it's her uncle. Hmm. The mom, I'm guessing. The what, of husband? Oh, it's to command the ace unit. Okay, so that's 86, I'm assuming. But they're inhumane, so they're Undertaker. They call it the drone. Okay. These drones seem to have like AI. Did you notice that? How they were like talking to her? Voices of the dead. So that's how she gets this job. How ironic, not ironic, but how fitting that her uncle is like a higher up. He's a higher up. Apparently her father might have been a higher up too. everybody that we've seen have the same features. Is that just because they're from the same land? There are no humans on the battlefield. That's not true, though, because in the very beginning, the District 86 platoon had a person inside that drone. Hmm. All right. So she is a researcher, the Annette chick. That's why I figured. So we're having this is all a flashback, her getting set up for it and all that. Hmm. Okay, then that's a little hardcore. Yeah, because that's unusual. Why would the person do that? There's something fishy going on here, man. Especially if these drones seem to have like artificial intelligence or something. I mean, they have to be able to relay to their commander, right? So, and their handler. I see. They're in 86. Oh, wow. Okay. So they're children of people who were significant, obviously. Jobs program. That's what they think, but they keep saying the Legion's going to be gone in 2 years. Going to be. How do you know they're going to be gone though? Like, how do they know that for sure? 86 die quickly. It seems like the 86 are just drones or something. But that boy we saw at the beginning of the episode didn't have white hair and blue eyes and stuff like all these people do. Hmm. Oh, they seem to be excited about that. Is milk and eggs hard to come by? That would mean a chicken and a cow. So why are they only eating artificial stuff? Did livestock or something like end up diminishing? Bad cook. She doesn't seem to be a bad, but she made that, so a good match. Hmm. With his mistress, wonderful. You mean with his wife, probably? Yo, she's suffering from something because every time there's a noise or something, she like zones out. All right, so that was a flashback. He's dead. And we have yet to see the enemy too. Like we don't know anything about the enemy, bro. Destroyed, destroyed. All of them getting destroyed. I'm sorry. Yeah. She truly cares, man. Yeah, this shit's weird, man. Okay, so she's not in control of 86 yet. So she's okay, so damn. They of course if they're all drones, they know, I guess they know like there is 86 only drones. Or does 86 only have one human that's part of all the drones, and that's that kid we saw, or that guy we saw with the black hair. All right, so everything that we saw talking to the uncle, that was all flashbacks, and then it was leading up to her telling her current squadron, Squadron 3, that she's going to be moving on and taking on a new position. Which means she's going to connect to Undertaker, right? Is that what's happening? Episode 1, Undertaker. Okay. Is that him? Because remember, they all live in different districts, right? And I would assume District 86 is like run down, like not as fancy as like District 1 or District 2 or District 3. That's the kid we saw inside the one Juggernaut. I think they were called Juggernauts. Okay, so there's more than just one human. They're all humans. But they don't look anything like the other humans that we saw. They all have black hair, where all the other ones had white and blue eye, white hair and blue eyes. There's a rooster there, chicken and stuff. Real eggs, which is what they were just going. Oh wait, she has different. Oh okay, she has red hair and stuff. Okay, they have different color hair and whatnot. Fifth handler. Fifth handler was no more. It's giving me Tekadan vibes from Iron Blooded Orphans. Gundam Iron Blooded Orphans. This is the kid we saw. This is the dude we saw at the beginning of the episode, I'm pretty sure. Hmm. So they're not. Oh, look. What the hell? Pig? What was that about? The cat's name's Koro, which means black in Japanese. White pig always does that. The guy outside said pit had pig on his. His name's Shin. Okay. He's the Reaper. He's Undertaker. Shin is. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Was that blood coming out of the drone? They said they were drones, but they're not drones because there's actually people in these things, though. Right? So are they lying to the people like in District 1 and District 2 and District 3, or... Is there going to be some kind of twist here, bro? Like, they said nobody's dying out in the field, but they are dying out in the field. He has to put down his comrades that are suffering. Undertaker, see the emblem on his juggernaut? Don't forget what? A promise they made? Put his comrade out of his misery, man. Huh. Was Cujo able to go? What did he just pull out of there? I'm definitely intrigued. Because there's some bullshit going on here, dude. Because these people are all... Because there's definitely people 129 days till end until I end my service. Fucking glory to the Spearhead. Right. Cujo. Oh, it's like a dog tag. Wow. They just got synced up with the new handler. Undertaker. His personal name. She has pink hair like other ones. They consider all their handlers pigs, dude. There's some funky shit going on here, bro. Definitely some funky shit going on here, dude. So the District 86, they don't like their handlers. They call them pigs and stuff. So I guess the guy that we saw out on the bench was a previous handler. But why would he be there? I didn't think the handlers went there in person. And they were said that there's drones on the field. There's actually not humans on the field. So they don't consider these people humans then. Why is that? Because they're like lower class or something? Because she comes from nobility, it seems like. Her uncle's a higher up, she's a higher up, her father seemed to be a higher up. And that called her my lady, like she's royalty or something. I think I'm going to like this series, though, especially because Lena doesn't seem to be somebody who would go along with these people just throwing their lives away and, you know, the higher ups thinking they're not human or whatever. Unless they're clones, but I feel like everybody else is clones because everybody else all look alike. Yeah, right there. Everybody else looks alike, though, except for these people in 86. Dude, I can't wait to get more world building, find out exactly what's going on within this nation. But not only that, we also have to see the enemies, the Legion, right? The Gilead Empire, or whatever they called it. So, next episode, Spearhead. All right, man. So that was the first episode of 86. Definitely interested because, like I said, it has mech and not giant robots, but it has mech, which is cool with those juggernauts or whatever. But perhaps we're going to see some other weaponry, going forward. Perhaps we're going to actually see some giant robots at some point. Obviously, it's based around the military, around war, this conflict between these two different nations. We have yet to see the enemies. But I feel like this nation isn't exactly a good nation to begin with because they mentioned earlier that there's nobody actually in these drones. It's just drones. There's no loss of life. But that's not true. There's actually people inside these drones. So the people, the higher ups, like the higher class, they're lying about it. And I wonder who knows it's a lie. Unless they're really not lying and everybody knows that there's actually people in there. They just don't consider them people because whatever the case may be. Plus, everybody within, like, in the very beginning, like in the higher class of the city and all that, like the more luxurious area, they all looked alike. They all had white hair, blue eyes. They all looked very similar. I wonder what that's about. Is that because they all hail from the same nation and it's a very pure nation? There's not a lot of foreigners and it's just their original, ethnicity there? And the people that are in 86 are maybe war prisoners from the other nation or something? I'm just speculating, guys, because there's definitely some funky stuff going on here. And I feel like we're going to find out that this nation that the Juggernauts are fighting for, District 86, and also the nation that Lena's a part of, I have a feeling we're going to find out they're not exactly a good nation. I mean, usually nations do what's in their best interest. I mean, good and evil it's a very simple way of looking at things. But I feel like what I'm trying to say is I feel like this nation's going to have some secrets that are going to come to the forefront for us to learn about. And I feel like one of those secrets is the fact that nobody really knows there's actually humans inside these drones, but I could be wrong about that. And I feel like there is a mystery or there is an explanation as to why everybody looks the same. It could just be like there's not a lot of foreigners there and they're a very nationalistic nation where they just want to keep their own people in there, not a lot of foreigners, and the people in 86 are the foreigners, maybe like prisoners of war or something. Very interesting stuff. I'm very interested to see where this is going to go because a lot of that has me questioning what exactly is going on here. And then the whole dynamic where the 86 guys, they don't like their handlers. They call them pigs because it feels like they're almost like outcasts, they're looked down upon by everybody else in that nation. So of course they wouldn't like anybody the government sends to them to handle them. It's all very interesting, man. And you could definitely see there's some subtleties there, like underneath, like some like, things lying beneath the surface that are definitely going to come forth, going forward. But guys, that was the first episode of 86. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, smash that like button. It's completely free and I greatly appreciate it. And thanks for watching. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you very soon for another video.